Alright, I'm going to stop stream just now and I'm going to try and fix this problem because it didn't do this during the collab, so I'm not sure why it's doing it now. So, if you just bear with me a few minutes, I will come back to streaming. I just need to try and fix OBS because I'm not quite sure why it's going wrong. It was going so well, I'm just not entirely sure what I've done. And I mean, if it's still here, we'll see how long it lasts, but if it goes again, then I'll stop and try and fix the problem. Hopefully it doesn't go again, but we'll see. I don't think I was saying anything at the time OBS stopped. At least not anything important. Well, I don't know if it's saved or not when the stream crashed, but basically we're going from here up to here, up and over to Bari, then into Naples, all the way to Barcelona, and then the final mega drive through Madrid, all the way to our final stop in Evora. It's a real long drive, but that's why it pays well. It pays €152,000, and that's why I got over 100 hours to do it. So we're currently in Greece. And there's the local regulations for trucks. So we can do 31 in the city, 43 on local roads and expressways, and 50 on the motorway. I'm actually not sure. I just made the toaster. I just got the toaster because, well, I don't like toasters. Is my waypoint still set correctly? I like toasty. Yep, so another 8 hours to our next destination. But if I were to run the truck at full tilt and put my foot flat to the floor, they can get another 6 mile an hour. But that would then be illegal here in Greece, so I will not be doing that. I'm saying that I wasn't paying attention and nearly got a speeding fine. I am indeed. You have found me. The orange thing upon my head is a traffic cone. That's where the name Cone Star comes from. First toll of the journey. Uh, Not sure. I think the cars are just sort of standard throughout, but they could very well change depending on the country. Right. This could be, I don't know, that's just me. Partly because of the controller, but also just me not paying attention. It's going to be an interesting journey. Probably been quicker going that way, but Yeah, the games can support a controller for some of it, so that's what I'm using because I just prefer how they feel. That's what I was using for the Peak collab as well. I was using a controller. Yeah, probably wasn't one of my better moves, but it mostly worked. It's not that I'm not good with mouse and keyboard, it's just I'm so used to a controller, I just like use it for everything. That red trailer on the right hand side is the one I want next. I want to get myself a bulk silo trailer. Okie dokie. In fact, that's what I'll do as well. I will go and grab a drink and then I shall be back. I shall be back in approximately a couple of minutes. Hi, hi. I'm back. Let us continue with our journey. In case anybody's wondering what the plan is, the plan is to get about 500,000 euro, and then we're going to go and get our first international garage in Sweden. And then we're going to give the Scania in French over to a hired driver. And we're going to go and buy ourselves a lovely, probably a Renault Magnum first. And then I'm thinking about getting a chemical tanker next. And then doing some jobs with that. What do you mean by that, Ram? Oh, this is that iconic bridge, the Rio Ontario Bridge. This is that one Richard Hammond did engineering connections with. This bridge is windproof and earthquake-proof. So if you want to take a photo, you come to the quick info page and then click photo mode, and that takes the screenshot in game, saves it to your Steam library. So once the photo's taken, you can then find it in your Steam library. It'll then be under the screenshots thing. It'll also be shown under your shows you like per session what you've done. The pictures will then be there. No problem. Uh, Honestly, it's between orange or red. I like both. It's also because orange is the colour of many traffic cones. It's kind of like the signature aspect, if you will. Let's see, how far are we now? Oh, wow, we're only 3 hours away from the next checkpoint, which will then take us over here. Should be a roughly, I'm gonna guess, 7 or 8 hours again, maybe less, from here to here. Make a ferry journey all the way to Barcelona, and then you probably need to sleep a few times heading to the town of Evora. So here is my HQ. Here's why we've got the Scotland flags, because the company is based in Glasgow. There's a lot of toll roads, so we spend most of our times going through those. Luckily though, I've got my huge reserve of €263,000, and the tolls are usually not much more than about €30 a time, although the Rion one was about 40 something. Yep, found this colour combination, loved it so much I've painted the truck and trailer in the same colour combo, make it like one complete set. Yes, indeed, he sits very well on the dashboard next to my Leaning Tower of Pisa. I nearly said that wrong. Leaning Tower of Pisa decoration. Got my CB radio, got my little Scania toy, Eiffel Tower figure, combine harvester, some clipboards, a wind turbine, and a Yoshi. Love Yoshi, that's why I would have moved them closer, but I'll probably rejig the cab at some point. But right now, we are out to make just a lot of money. Hey, I'm glad the bunnies come to watch. How are your bunnies doing? That's good. Well, if you do, I'd love to be one of the first to know. I don't know how Goo has become this popular, but I wouldn't have it any other way. That's scary when you think about that, but yes, we should be at the ferry in just over an hour's time, but I am going to stop in here for a quick fuel top up, so hopefully I can make the rest of the journey without needing to fill up. €649 worth of fuel. But the good thing is we now have a full tank and hopefully make this journey now non-stop apart from rest breaks. Indeed. So in another couple of moments we have another toll booth coming up. Actually, is this going to be the last toll booth before, or have we got another one? Nope. This is the last toll booth before we get to the ferry. Well, at least the last one here anyway. There might be more after this, who knows. Probably over 70 hours now, I think, in this game. I shall go and check actually. So as of right now, I have 71.3 hours of playtime in ETS2. So if we put that into real time, that is just over 3 days of ETS2. Yeah, it does. And also the way I've got it in Discord, you can see how long I've been playing it today. You can it basically just shows you just how bad my habit is of playing this game. And strangely enough, just how addictive it can be. You think it'd be boring, but strangely enough, it's actually quite exciting. Try to make it to the next destination and see if you can make it on time and see if you can shorten your own route. And then all the time spent driving is worth it when you can buy garages and then purchase new vehicles and trailers. Actually, if I... Oh, we're basically at the ferry. Excellent. Only if it's alright, would you mind showing me a pic of that? Because that sounds amazing. Nearly did. Oh well, I'll get my hours back on here. And where's I'm going again? Barry. Barry. And we now have our full driving hours back. Right. Let's get our next waypoint set. So about just over 3.5 hours to Naples, and then the massive ferry ride down to Barcelona. Now I'm wondering, can I? Not really. Actually, I might spice up a bit and go this way. Get in a couple of towns. I'll do that. We'll go, instead of going along there, we'll head down this way. See if we can get at least this town. Or just that town, actually. Or I could actually, I've got two choices here, and I'll just stick with Naples. So if not, I could drive through here down to Palermo, boat it across to Valencia, but I think that's just relying too much on the boat. And it'd be nice to get some more exploration in. That's what I mean by excessive lights. Near enough the entire side of the truck lights up. I have that feeling they might. I'll probably be ending stream in about 5-ish minutes, and then I shall come back later on for part 2. I'm glad you enjoyed, and thank you for coming. It does mean a lot. As I will come back later on for another stream for maybe about an hour or so. Hour, 2 hours. Probably playing this game again, but I might change the game. Not too sure yet. I'm alright. Well, as you know, it's only just come up to 5 o'clock. So all is well. Actually, I think I've decided I'll probably come back and we will try and finish this delivery. And then just see where things go from there. I mean, we could do some Roblox. Actually, that's what we'll do for the second part. How would you like some Fever meme? Or would you rather Euro Truck? Happy to do either. Actually, I'll tell you the games I've got. I've got 007 First Light, Henry Stickmin Collection, Euro Truck, City Skylines 2, or Peak. For now. Okie dokie. Thank you for the follow. Another Perry. Another Perry. We've got another Perry. Welcome in. Welcome. I don't have command set up yet because I'm still pretty new to streaming, but I'll put the Discord link in chat for you. That we can decide just to make. It is very, very basic. So here is the link to the Conestar community for those of you who'd like to join. I'd like to thank you all for coming to stream today. I will be back later on for a part 2 of this, where we'll be continuing the job. We have 2 more days to go, and then we'll be finishing the job. 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 And then we approximately another 45 hours of driving, and I've just realised I have missed an opportunity. They could have shortened the driving significantly. Oops. I'll sort that out for later. Oops. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming along. Part 2 will be coming, best guess will probably be an hour, hour and a half's time, plus or minus. But yeah, let's come back here. Thank you all for coming. And yeah, I shall see you all in about 2-ish hours time, give or take. Yeah, have a lovely rest of your time zone, day, night, whatever it would be for you, and I shall see you later on. Bye bye. Oh, before I go, all 3 parts of the stream will be put up on the VOD channel. I shall put a link to that in the Discord for you all to go and check out. This VOD will be up hopefully by the weekend, and then the second part will be following not long after that. Bye bye.